North America is called a death-denying society based on the fact that our culture tends to be uncomfortable talking about loss, and we aren't great. It says good. I just started to say we aren't great. We aren't good at creating opportunities to symbolize or honor loss in our lives. Has this been true in your own experience? Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, for me, the one that always comes back to me, it's the most easy to access, is I had a pet. I had a cat for almost 15 years that seemed to be doing great up until the last 6 months of her life, and then she went downhill fast, and I had to have her put to sleep. And that was one of the hardest things I've ever been through. I know, being single and being independent, being on my own, and this was my companion through like all kinds of stuff that went on during those periods. Girlfriends came and went, jobs came and went, friends came and went. I moved from one place to another. That was the one constant in my life on a day-to-day basis, and it was a real hard loss. And I remember feeling very isolated about it. I didn't feel like I really had. I didn't feel like people really understood. I didn't think that people really had any idea what was happening with me. I was so sad and I was so upset for weeks. But I still had to go to work every day, which wasn't a bad thing necessarily, but I felt real alienated because I was so sad and I was so broken up, and it was such a big loss for me. And in the meantime, the world just kept going on the way that it does, and all the sort of ritual grief observances and so forth that I did on my own, and I'm glad I did those things. I made a little altar for her with her scratching post and her toys and her dishes and things that she liked, and that stayed in my bedroom for probably longer than I care to admit. So I found my way through, and I did some of the things that were addressed in the question, but I did them on my own, and I did them privately, and nobody else was involved. And I think a certain amount of that is healthy, and a certain amount of that is desirable, depending on one's personality. But it would have been easier for me if I'd felt like I wasn't just kind of a space alien for months with these really deep, difficult feelings that I didn't feel that I could show to anybody in my life.